So, I mean, this is pretty much some of the last remnants of what the Lower East Side kind of used to be like, you know? Good old school, no elevator.
So you didn't live in this building?
No, this wasn't the building I lived in. This is a squat, though, that actually became legal. I was actually in that building right there. When I lived in it, it was, you know, we had no windows, no front doors. You know, you'd find a door in the street, you'd put it up and chain it up yourself, you know. No running water. I used to bathe in the fire hydrant in front of the building, and I used to sleep with my pit bull so rats wouldn't get too close to me at night, you know.
You actually grew up here. What was that like growing up here, being a little kid here?
My main problem growing up down here was that I lived on a gang block.
Right.
The gang on my block was called the Hitmen. And, you know, they were no joke, right? And I remember they'd be hanging out on the stoop on the church across the street, smoking dust, all of them with their golf clubs and 007 knives, and everybody'd be listening to, of all things, Kraftwerk,
right.
Trans-Euro Express.
Right.
They'd be out there screaming, "We're gonna kill the next one that comes out of that building," and I'm laying there thinking, "Oh, I gotta go to school tomorrow, man." I was never a violent person. You know, Christ, I was raised by hippies. But I was thrown into a crazy environment where I had no choice but to fight my way through it. I always had a cue ball and a sock in my pocket. I'd split your head open quicker than you could say what but. And it did turn me into a bit of a problem as a teenager, you know?
I would guess. Wait a minute, I have to guess. I know. First time I saw you, you were famously that 12-year-old drummer in the Stimulators. Your aunt was in the band.
Yeah. That was the only reason we were allowed to play at most of the clubs, is because I had a relative who was basically my legal guardian. I need to get a vanilla egg cream. What do you get?
Chocolate egg cream.
Chocolate egg cream.
Yeah, one vanilla, one chocolate.
I got PTSD, man. It's like, I just feel like I'm seeing ghosts when I'm down here, man. I miss it, though. I'll tell you, as much as I painted as this horror story, which it was, loved it. You know, it'll always be a part of who I am. My man.
Cheers.
All right, Ray. Thanks for the egg cream.
That is a superb egg cream.
They don't make them no better.